Okay guys, as promised today I'm going to give you a simple but very effective AI prompt to help you start discovering trading ideas. As I mentioned in the previous video, you should not use AI to tell you what to buy or sell. AI is not a crystal ball. It should be used strictly for research and idea generation. In my market neutral trading system, I teach students how to use a sequence of prompts to analyze stocks and look for relative value discrepancies. That full process usually takes 10 or more prompts used step by step. But today, let's start with something much simpler, a single prompt that helps answer the most common question I get. Where do I start and what stocks should I even be researching? As I explained in my video about trading versus investing, trading is about finding mispricings. Markets are generally efficient, but emotions regularly push prices too far up or too far down. These emotional moves are exactly what we're looking for, but only after proper research. Here's a simple way to begin. Go to Yahoo Finance and look at sections for top gainers, top losers, and most active stocks. These are names that are moving a lot today. Scan the list and see if any companies look familiar. These are usually good starting points. If nothing jumps out, focus on stocks with large one-day moves and reasonable market cap, because we want to avoid penny stocks and low-quality names. Now, let me give you a real example from last week. I noticed that Murphy Oil Corporation, ticker MUR, was down about 10% on the day. I wasn't very familiar with the company, but with a market cap around 4.5 billion, it was worth investigating. To start my research, I entered a simple prompt. Analyze today's news for MUR, then review today's price action. Tell me whether the price move is justified or potentially an overreaction. If it appears to be an overreaction, estimate the magnitude. That's it, short and simple. What this prompt does is gather the relevant news and connect it to the price move, not to predict, but to contextualize. In this case, the catalyst was news that one offshore exploration well turned out to be non-commercial. In plain English, the company won't make the money it hoped from that well. That does justify a decline. But here is what the AI helped highlight. The estimated cost associated with that well was roughly $75 to $120 million. Yet a 10% drop in the stock wiped out over $450 million in market value. So while the direction of the move made sense, the magnitude didn't. That's what I would classify as potential overreaction. At that point, I moved on to deeper research. After completing my analysis, I initiated a market-neutral position with Murphy Oil on the long side. Within 24 hours, the stock rebounded as the market realized it had likely overpunished the news. The trade generated profit in less than a day. That's a real-world example of how a single, well-designed prompt can help you quickly filter ideas and decide whether deeper research is worth your time. In the description, I will include a link where you can copy this prompt and test it yourself. And until next time, let's trade better.